tell you the first part. So once upon a time, there's a little baby called me. Hello guys, today we're having a special video. What kind of video are we making, Emylee?
We're making a Storytime video.
So I'm gonna go get some of my books from upstairs.
No, not that kind of story. A story that happened to you when you were a baby.
Alright, let's get this baby video started. Welcome back to UsSimply. Welcome back to us into the play. Welcome back to UsSimply.
Yay!
Yay!
So this week is Storytime week, and we are going to tell a story about
me when I was a baby.
Everyone in this lens was a part of it. So that is why we're all telling it.
Yep.
Although he won't remember.
He doesn't remember because he was like too small. So.
I just want to see his reaction.
And by the way, don't mind, I'm kind of sick. So yeah.
So this, how many years ago was this?
Okay, Aiden's 5 now. So
This was maybe like 4 years ago.
yeah, 4 years ago. Yeah, because
So-
he was 1.5.
We went to Niagara Falls with her family, and we were walking around town and all that. We had fun.
But it was late at night though. At this
Yeah,
time.
we went to the stores because they were open late,
till like 3 in the morning.
and then afterwards we decided to go to Tim Hortons because we were thirsty. If you didn't know, Tim Hortons is a coffee shop.
Alright, let's get
Cheers
this
to
party.
the Timmies!
Alright, let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started. Okay, so we go to Tim Hortons. They're ordering. I'm sitting at this booth with Aiden because he was asleep. And this French guy comes and he's like, "Do you know where the bathroom is?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And he was like, "What?" He was like, "Do you know where the bathroom is?" I was like, "Not sure." He was like, "Can you speak French?" I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Do you know where the bathroom is?" And so I decided I'll get up and show him because he kept asking me. I was looking for it myself.
At this point,
and I found
came
it.
over. At this point,
Yeah.
I came over just
And then
for
I came back, he was there, she was there, she was sitting, and so we get our stuff, right? He's in the bathroom, we're all good. Then a few minutes later, once everyone's seated and drinking their drinks, he comes up to me. I don't even know what he says to start this. I think he said, "Thank you for showing me the bathroom." So, everything's fine, right? It's cool. Then he starts talking even more. He's like, "Hey, I'm not from here, but," and I don't even know. He asked if he's my son, and I'm like, "No, he's my brother." And then he was like, "Your son is so beautiful." I'm like, "No, he's my brother." And I know French. The thing is that I know French, but when I'm put in that kind of situation, I'm not gonna remember.
It was hilarious.
So my friend, not her sister, who was sitting across from me, sneaks off because she can't deal with this kind of situation. goes to a completely different table and just leaves me hanging. But it's okay because she probably wouldn't have been able to say anything because she's very
Shy. Super shy. Okay, so let's continue with the story. I'll tell them this part.
Okay.
So, long story short, he's talking to her in French. You know, he's saying stuff and she doesn't understand.
And he's going back and forth between English and French. So he said something about his heart, and then he just went on about what it was in French. And then he was saying how he was lonely, and then he'd go on a little more in French. And so I only understood like half of what he was saying. Plus he was speaking really quiet, and he was probably a little drunk.
What is that?
Yeah, he was definitely drunk.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, after he was like done talking to Emylee, he started talking to him.
Yeah, okay, so Jessica's like, he's her brother. And he just completely ignored her, like, no, it's okay. And then she was like, he's her brother. He's not her son. And then he just ignored her. And then he was like, he gave me his business card, and he was like, if you ever need anything, I will take care of you two.
Yeah, he was totally hitting on her. He didn't even know how old she was.
I wasn't even legal. I was 17 or something.
Yeah, you were 17 because you're.
I was either 16 or 17.
No, maybe you were 16. Yeah, I think you're 16.
But anyway, so he does this, right? And then he goes in this one's ear while he's sleeping and whispers something.
Something French.
We have no idea what he said, but whispered something. Do you remember what he whispered?
And blocking me.
Nope.
Because you were asleep.
And because you were too small to understand.
But he whispers in his ear. And then he kisses my hand, which I had to wash immediately because...
You don't know where his mouth's been.
Exactly. And then so we come out of Tim Hortons afterwards because he left. And then we see him across the street, so I run away.
And we're all dying of laughter because Emily's telling the story to my sisters and my mom. And so it's like, okay, what the heck just happened there?
It was just so strange. And then he's proposing to me. He's offering me money. He's offering me a house. He's offering to take care of me. And him. He is not my son. You are my brother. You are not my son. So, did I mention this was in Niagara Falls?
No.
It was in Niagara Falls. So, we go back to the hotel and I get like social anxiety. I don't want to talk to anybody or wash my hands like 5 million times. And I'm afraid to go outside because I don't want to see him again.
And at this time, there's like a bunch of drunks everywhere because everything's open.
Oh yeah,
at,
and
like, a late
before
time.
that night, and like we were sitting, she was inside the shop, I was sitting with her sister. We were sitting outside because our feet hurt. And this drunk guy just comes and says something really weird to me. And he's like, my luck, 2 guys at night, drunk, trying to pick me up. Like, no thank you.
Right, let's get this.
Alright, so I didn't go to Niagara Falls for a while after that. Because in my brain, I thought that I would run into him again. So I don't go back to Niagara Falls for a few months. And then I finally go back and I'm fine. And that's the end of the story. I've never seen him again, thank goodness, because it would have just been strange.
As heck. Strange as heck. It wouldn't have been a nice experience to see that guy again. It'd probably be nice to see him when he was sober to find out what he actually was saying in French. But other than that, I would never want to meet him again, Frenchly drunk. Yeah.
But he just, like, he ignores everyone. She's trying to help me, like, he's not my son. And he just ignores her. He just is adamant on talking to me and telling me his life story. And then a few months later, there was another French guy on the bus, and he started talking to me about politics. And I was like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know. And then he was like, can I have your number? So I gave it to him with 1 number off, so he can never find me. But yeah, he just spews all of his opinions about politics, and I'm like, I don't know. A while ago, years ago. Oh, that is my story about being picked up by a French guy.
It was interesting.
It was very interesting
Kinda
and
scary.
kind of scary because he was like in his 30s, at least. So, I will see you guys next week on UsSimply. Don't forget to watch our other channels, and all of our social media will be linked down below. Go subscribe to us. And don't forget to like and comment. Yay!
Bye.